Morning, grade 7. How's it going? I hope all of you are doing well. This is Miss Christine, science teacher at Husam International School. And today let's start a new lesson. Complete the previous lesson together, eukaryotic cells. So let's start. You can bring your green interactive book. And here we go. So we started last session, chapter 10, the basic units of life. Section 2, eukaryotic cells. You can open page 201, and at the end of the session, we'll be able to identify the different parts of eukaryotic cells. Number 2, explain the function of some organelles of eukaryotic cells. Okay, and do you remember name three parts of a plant cell that are not found in animal cell? Page 206, the first question. So, Adam, let's start with Adam. Just a second. Okay, Adam. Yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nucleus, cytoplasm, and cell membrane.
Not nucleus not found in animal cell. Here, the question is, name three parts of plant cell not found in animal cell. Found in plant cell only. Do you know? You said cell wall. Okay, Adam. So let's see the answer. Okay, so this Venn diagram, and you can see here, animal cell consists of centrioles, contains centrioles not found in plant cells, and plant cells, there is cell wall and chloroplast, okay, not found in animal cell. And all these organelles common in animal cells and plant cells. Okay, and we took some parts of eukaryotic cells last session, and today we'll complete the organelles. We'll take mitochondria, chloroplast, cytoskeleton, vesicles, Golgi complex, lysosomes, and vacuoles. And we'll see the structure of each one and the function of each one. So let's start with mitochondria. Here, the structure of mitochondria consists of like part, okay? We have two membrane here, inner membrane and outer membrane. Okay, and there is like cytoplasm, but it's called matrix inside the inner membrane, and all or almost of chemical reactions happens inside the inner membrane. So let's know more. The singular of mitochondria plural, and the singular called mitochondrion consists of double membranous organelle, its size of bacterium. So its size, like the size of bacterium, contains its own DNA, which is called M for mitochondrial DNA. So the common parts or similarities between bacteria and mitochondria, number one, they are similar in size. Number two, it contains its own DNA like bacteria and produces high energy. This is the function of the mitochondria, produces high energy, which is stored in the form of ATP, adenosine triphosphate, as we said before. So that it releases energy, okay? And this energy stored in the form of ATP, in which sugar is broken down to make energy. So the process of respiration happens inside the mitochondria. In mitochondria, sugar will break down to give energy, and this energy later stored at the form of ATP, and then this energy go to another place to give energy for this place. So quick check, page 204. Compare how mitochondria like bacteria. Similarities between both of them. If you know the answer, raise your hand. Ahmed Abdel Halim. So, Ahmed. Yes, Ahmed.
They got the same size.
Same size, yes.
And
Contains its own.
and also contains their own DNA.
Their own DNA. Thank you so much. As you said, Ahmed. Okay, here. Mitochondria are about the same size as some bacteria. Number 2, contain their own DNA like bacteria. Okay, I'm sorry. So you can write the answer, page 204. Okay. And the DNA of mitochondria called mDNA. So M for mitochondria, to know this DNA for mitochondria. Okay, let's continue. Number 2, chloroplast. So as we said, the chloroplast found in plant cell, some algae, and some protists. Okay, and in this organelle, photosynthesis takes place. Okay, so this is a structure of chloroplast. We have outer membrane here, an inner membrane space, an inner membrane. So it's also membrane covered organelle, consists of 2 membranes, and here stroma, thylakoid. Okay, this is structure just for knowledge, to know more about the structure of chloroplast. But we have to know that chloroplast found in plant and algae. Number 2, photosynthesis takes place inside chloroplast and is green, as you can see here in this picture, is green. Why? Because they contain a green molecule called chlorophyll. So chloroplast contains molecule called chlorophyll, which gives the green color for chloroplast. So what the importance of chlorophyll? Chlorophyll traps the energy of sunlight, takes the energy or traps the energy of sunlight, because this energy will use in photosynthesis. Then use the sugar made in photosynthesis to make ATP. Okay? So, quick check, page 204. Number 9, why don't animal cells need chloroplasts? Why chloroplasts found in plant cells only, not found or needed in animal cells? Who knows? Ahmed Khalid? Yes, Ahmed.
Yes, hello.
Hi, how are you?
Chloroplasts are used in photosynthesis. Animal cells don't make their own food.
Yes, because animal cells do not make its own food, so they use plant cells, other animal cells, okay? So these cells, which taken from plant or animal, store the energy from the sun. So no need for chloroplasts. Thank you so much, Ahmed. So, okay, it's muted. Okay, so because they don't make their own food, so they take the stored energy and the glucose from plants, then by respiration turns into energy. We eat, guys, to take energy. How we will take energy? Okay, due to respiration process. Okay, So we take the energy, the main source of energy from the sun, taken by the chloroplast of plants, and then we'll take this energy from plants. You can write the answer. So remember the difference between mitochondria and chloroplast. Mitochondria found in plant cell and animal cell. So respiration process takes place inside it to make ATP, which is the source of energy. While chloroplast, photosynthesis takes place inside it in plant cells only, okay? To give glucose, which is stored food for plant cells, and then we'll take it. Okay, and what's the structure? For what? For cytoskeleton. So skeleton, it means like skeleton, like the body, it supports your body, like your skeleton supports your body, okay? The bones which support the body. So here also in animal cell or plant cell, we'll see like this tube, blue tube, and this blue tube makes like skeleton which support these cells and give it the main shape or like its given shape, okay? So here you can see the cell membrane from, okay, from outside and from the inside, okay? And then we see endoplasmic reticulum here with ribosomes, and here mitochondria. Okay, هنا free ribosomes, and then these tubes like skeleton which supports and give it shape. So let's know more about cytoskeleton. It's a web of proteins inside the cell. So cytoskeleton consists of proteins to make support for this cell. Number two, it acts as both as a skeleton and muscle. So it's not act as skeleton only, no, as a muscle too. Skeleton and muscle at the same time. They support the cell, giving it shape and help some bacteria to move. So also cytoskeletons found in bacteria and help these bacteria to move. Number four, vesicle. Vesicle like this sac, okay guys, this sac and small sac that surrounds material to be moved. So it's like small sac and surround some material like wastes, like minerals, okay? So it supports the cell to bring the outside or inside materials and make exchange between these materials between the inner side and the outer side of the cell. So as you can see here, this is the cell membrane of the cell, okay? And inside the cell, here the nucleus, endoplasmic reticulum, and here Golgi complex, we'll take it now. And these vesicles mostly come from Golgi apparatus, okay? And take some materials from the cell to outside the cell. So it's opened here and released some material, maybe waste, microbes, and so on. So moves material to other areas of the cell or into or out of the cell. All eukaryotic cells have vesicles. So all eukaryotic cells have vesicles because it's very important, like messenger which deliver or transport some material from one place to another. Here also the same here. A vesicle contains material and can be approached to or near to the cell membrane and then opens and releases this material. Number 5, Golgi apparatus. Okay, and this is the shape of Golgi apparatus. consists of membranes too. And like the old telephone, if you remember it, okay, in 18th century, it's like, okay, like it's taken from its hand and two bubbles, okay, or two sacs, two balls from the both sides, okay, so it's the same. And this ball from outside, from one side, will be cut to make vesicle, which we studied. So Golgi apparatus, guys, a series of flattened sacs that modified packages, stores, and transport materials out. So the function of Golgi apparatus: package, store, transport materials out, like proteins of the cell. So it's called post office of the cell. So because also it's deliver like protein material, or like proteins from one place to another, it's called post office, okay, which receive material and then start to give this material to another place, like post office. Also works with the ribosomes and endoplasmic reticulum. So post office, like post office, okay, people inside post office make a deal with human from outside the post office, which deliver like letters or anything to post office, and then this post office will also communicate with another people, okay, from the other side. So also in Golgi apparatus works with ribosomes, which make proteins, to deliver proteins from ribosomes to another place. Number two, with endoplasmic reticulum, and we said we have two types of endoplasmic reticulum. One make lipids and the other one make proteins. So it's post office for proteins and lipids. The membrane pinches off to form vesicle. As we said here, we have like a pole from the side. It will be pinched or cut to make vesicle, which transport this vesicle may be transport lipids or proteins from one place to another or other materials. So now quick check page 205, number 10. Define what's the function of the Golgi complex. Who can tell me the function of Golgi complex? Okay. Okay, let's take Khaled. Yes, Khaled.
Yes.
Yeah.
Function of it, this organelle processes and transports protein and other materials out of the cell.
Out of the cell or from one place to another. Okay. Number two, it works with ribosomes and endoplasmic reticulum. Okay. Thank you so much, Khaled.
Welcome.
Okay. So, as you said, Khaled, this organelle process and transport proteins and other materials out of cell. Yes, well done. Okay, as you said. So you can write the answer, page 205, question number 10. Okay, let's continue. Number 6 for our session today, lysosomes. So lysosome, you can see here the shape of lysosome like vesicle. Okay, so what's the difference between lysosome and vesicle? Lysosomes contains enzyme, and this enzyme called digestive enzyme. Okay, so digestive enzyme, so it will digest something. Which is it? Like microbe. If your body, microbe enters your body, so lysosomes will start to release its enzyme complex to break down this microbe. Okay, and it takes place inside the vesicle. So we can see here the reaction will happen between lysosomes and vesicle at the same time, okay? So lysosomes will pour its digestive enzymes inside the vesicle, so the vesicle will be closed and start to digest this microbe or wastes. Okay, let's know more. So lysosomes digest food particles, wastes, cell parts, and foreign invaders, okay? So digest not microbes only, no, digest food particles, wastes, cell parts, the foreign one, or the old parts, or dead parts, and foreign invaders like microbes and viruses. Okay. Here contain digestive enzymes, as we said, found in animal cells. So found in animal cells. And the cell wraps itself around the particle and encloses it in a vesicle. Then pour the enzymes to destroy the foreign invaders. And number 7, I think it's the last one. Okay, vacuole. Vacuole, and we have 2 types of vacuoles, small and large. And large one, we can see it takes like a large size or a large part from plant cell. It's called big vacuole, okay? So what the importance of this vacuole in plant cell, and also we can find like different numbers of vacuoles, but small in size in animal cell. So a vacuole is a vesicle. So a vacuole is a vesicle, okay? It's empty. And in plants, found in plant and fungal cells, some act like lysosomes. So in plant and fungal cells, may act as like lysosomes or release digestive enzymes and do the same function. They contain enzymes that help a cell digest particles. Maybe a new information to know it about vacuole. The large central vacuole in plant cells stores water and other liquids, which support the plant. So guys, it said that the whole plants, okay, means no vacuole, no water inside this vacuole stored in it. So this plant died, okay? So the vacuole in plant do some functions. Let's repeat it again. Contains enzymes that help a cell digest particles. Number 2, and it's very important, stores water and other liquids which support the plant. So, quick check, page 205, number 11. Identify vacuoles are found in what types of eukaryotic cells? It's written here, so in plant and fungal cells. So the answer is shown here, I'm sorry. So vacuoles found in plants and fungal cells. Okay. Also, it said before the vacuoles found in animal cells, but now it's like corrected because it's called vesicles now. Okay, as we said, vacuole like vesicle. So let's sum up our session. We continued the different organelles, okay, found in eukaryotic cells, and we knew the function of some organelles of these eukaryotic cells. So what's our homework for today? Section 2, review and complete your researches, okay, PowerPoint presentations, because guys, next sessions, inshallah, you will represent your research and your presentations, okay? So, Yahya, Sami are too late. We have finished. Okay, and thanks for watching. And please stay safe, stay at home, go with you, and enjoy this video too.
Nope. Yep. 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 Nope. Yep.